Cats take third at the GLIAC Championships, which is tied for the best finish in the history of the Revive program. So, Coach, I guess just to get us started, talk about the team performance and how your squad was able to put it all together and put on a strong show.
Yeah, definitely exciting. I mean, on paper, we were supposed to finish fourth by quite a bit. So, just super exciting about how we finished. And it was really a full team effort. I mean, we had a few podium finishes, but we had also a lot of fourth places, a lot of fifth, sixth, a lot of seventh, eighth, which was those couple points. And that's all, we only beat Wayne State by 4 points. So it was those little things that really kind of made the difference at the end. So just really exciting. I mean, I was so impressed with what my team did, with each individual on the team, and I talked to them afterwards about how it really was a full team effort. I mean, we couldn't have done it without every single one of them that was there. So.
Do you have any performances in particular that you want to highlight or you feel like shouting out here?
I mean, I guess, of course, Crystal, she was actually the high point scorer of the whole meet, so against all the other teams, so which is impressive, yeah, because she, in the multi, she finished fourth, second in the long jump, and second in the hurdles, which is really impressive. But then a lot of the other student athletes did great, and a couple of freshmen, Gianna Hoving, who was not even, she's a freshman, wasn't even ranked in the top, 12 in either of her events, but ended up fifth in the mile and seventh in the 800. So that was like really impressive. Maddie Zymanski as a freshman in the two distance events, she was kind of ranked right at the edge, but she raced well against upperclassmen, finished fourth in that 3K, which is incredible. I mean, all of our sprinters, Jatavia, who was not even ranked in the top 12, ended up, I think it was fourth or fifth in the 60. We got people to the finals that we didn't expect, and we had, in the 60 hurdles, we had 3 athletes in the finals of the eight athletes. 3 of them were ours. We had 3 pole vaulters that scored. So just across the board, impressive. And then our 200 runners, they weren't ranked in there either, and they both Akira and Jatavia scored points in there. So just awesome performances and just exciting, and we were excited. And then even our 4x4, which, we knew we could put together a pretty good one, but we hadn't yet put together our best group. And we thought all we needed to really do was finish at the end there, finish 7th or 8th, and we ended up getting 4th. So, yeah. So really just, I guess they all great things.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the big number that stood out to me from reading over the meet results and the recap, was that 24 PRs were set by your squad at this meet. So, like, when you achieve something like that at a championship meet, per se, now I know you guys still have a long ways to go. There's still the outdoor season on the horizon. But when you hit a big benchmark like this, league championships against every other school in your league, how does doing that kind of inspire continued growth for, like you said, a lot of these underclassmen who put some of their best showings out against some of the more experienced athletes in the league?
Yeah, I mean, it fires them up, and then makes us realize that we can compete against some of the best athletes in the league and even higher. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're on a good roll, and then the team just came together. Really, the culture was great. We did have some shirts made for suicide awareness that we wore on the second day of the championships, and I think that also brought us even closer, because some of the group that wasn't here last year kind of realized how big of a thing that was for the group that is returning, and for us to come together and really support that, but then bring our level up even despite of everything that we went through. So I think the culture has just gotten really strong, and really the team has really just pulled together, and and they're close, which makes it even better, because as we go into the outdoor championships, they really know what they can do and what their teammates can do, and that their teammates are there to support them, whether it goes well or whether it doesn't go well.
Well, there are some long seasons at the collegiate level, and certainly your program is no stranger to those. I mean, you go back to the first meet was, early December? And
Yeah.
now it's like, okay, it's been a couple of months, just had the league championships, and now still 2 more months to go, a whole outdoor season coming up. So, like, How do you, like you said, with the culture, embrace the grind of such a long season, and then knowing that yes, we just had the championships, still got about 2 more months to go. How do you continue to grow and continue to push?
Yeah, I mean, that is challenging. And then for the distance athletes, they also did cross country, so they're going on season number 3. But this week it just usually spring break falls right after this, but it's a week later. So we're practicing this week, but it's more of a kind of recovery, definitely just easy. And then they have spring break, which we give them off. Of course, Crystal will know tonight at 6 o'clock whether she made it to nationals or not. And then coming back, and then we have pretty much the rest of March where we don't travel. So we just try to like enjoy the time and the time off of traveling, and just re-energize, refocus for the next thing. But I think because we did so well, and now we can kind of take this little bit of downtime, take a breather, and be like, okay, take a breath and start again. But I think we try to keep them fired up, and they themselves just do it because they're excited now about what we did and what we could do. And some of them, I think, in the outdoor season even have some events that they're even better in than the indoor. It doesn't change a lot, but there's a few events that change, and some of them like those even more. So it's just exciting.
Like you said, Coach, the NCAA selections are for later tonight. Obviously, Crystal has high hopes. What are your kind of expectations for these championship selections?
Yeah, I mean, she was sitting in 12th, and then it fell to 15th, and then to 17th after once the declarations. And they take like 16 to 18 per event. So she's right on that bubble. But I have a feeling she's going to get in, which would be great. And I know that if she gets there, she's going to perform well because, I mean, she had her best jumps in Minnesota where she just went and did the long jump first before she did the hurdles. And then at this championships, she had done the multi, and she had done her prelim for the 60 hurdles before she even long jumped. So, and she still performed well, not to the number that she had before. But I think going to the championships, being rested, being, kind of more a little bit peaked for just long jumps, she's going to perform well. So we just hope she'll get in and then see what she can do.